there, my name is Lindsay and this is Freya, and this is going to be part 3 of my CTDI video application. In this part we're going to work on clicker training to mark new behavior for something a little bit more complicated, and what I'm going to work on with Freya is how to carry my bag. Now, before our last take of this video, Freya had never actually worked on this trick before. Of course, the camera died in the middle of that, so we're back at it again. So, the trickiest thing about doing a behavior like this is the fact that, especially with a puppy, you have probably discouraged your dog from picking up or carrying around or biting on anything that's not theirs. And so it can be a little more difficult to teach them to do something that goes against one of their core principles. I know with Freya, anytime we've worked with something like get your leash, something like that, there's always that little bit of hesitancy. Wait, are you sure you want me to do this? So you have to be very good with your rewarding, and also take it slowly, because it is a little more complicated. So you want to make sure that they're not getting frazzled with it. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to take the purse, or I guess canvas bag in this case, and I'm going to try to really entice her with it. I'm going to shake it around a little bit, try to get her interested in it. And Freya, her word for fetch, or to pick something up, is the word take it. But if you don't have a triggered word like that, you can just use get it. So, Freya, take it. And the second she put it in her mouth, I'm going to click and treat. Good girl, Freya. And then we're just going to do it again. Freya, take it. Good girl. Good girl. So with this, I'm really going to encourage her to actually go after the straps. She's kind of testing what is it that I want her to do specifically. The big reason that in this I want her to go after the straps is obviously if she was carrying my purse, even though I only use it as a prop, carry from the back, obviously everything falls out of it. Now, Freya got it right on the, just me shaking this around and wanting to go after it. Good girl. But if I had a dog that was a little bit more hesitant to go after it, I would start a little bit slower than that. I'd probably put some treats in the bag, maybe make sure that it smelled really good, and just try to encourage them to go over. And any little inclination, going over, sniffing it, I would click and treat, and slowly work up from that. In that same way, I'm going to work forward with Freya. So if you saw, she was kind of trying to pick it up by the side, and I'm not rewarding that now. I'm trying to fine-tune it as she gets more confident with it. Good girl. And as she gets more confident that she knows that I want her to pick it up by the straps, good girl, I'm going to also increase the duration. So now I'm only going to click and treat if she holds it for 5 seconds, we'll say. Did it. She grabbed the side, so I'm not going to reward it. Going. You're doing good. And I can reposition it to re-promote. That's what I want. Good girl. Good girl. And I can still praise, but I want to wait to actually give the treat until she, good girl. And you see, she held it a little bit longer there. You also have to be careful about the timing of your click to make sure that you're not clicking as she's dropping it, because then she'll think that's what you're rewarding. Good girl. And I want to kind of trade her the bag for the treat so she can get that habit. You're being good. Good girl. Clicked when she was dropping it, so that's my fault. Poor timing, but that's part of the process. You have to be really good and make sure that you have that. The click treat is an art form. Freya, take it. Good girl. Good girl. Freya, take it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And I'm going to just keep on pushing her, try to get her to hold it for a longer amount of time. And eventually, as she starts really getting her confidence with it, I'll have her, I may even have her play like fetch with it. Try to get her comfortable with it, get comfortable with walking with it. Good girl. Those straps get a little complicated. You can also, I'm using a relatively short bag right now. Oh, you want to play with this. If it's becoming a problem, you can tie the straps up in a knot so that it becomes a little bit easier of a surface for them to go after. Bring it. Take it. Good girl. Good girl. And Freya's doing really well with this so far, and so I'm actually going to just let it go right now. Because going further than this, it gets a little bit more complicated. As you can see, she wants more. And that's kind of the goal of every training session. You want to leave on a positive note with both of you guys feeling good, feeling like you've accomplished such, and so that she's looking forward to the next training session. Anytime you sense that you're getting frustrated, either one of you, you really just want to move on. It's no big deal. All of these stuff is for fun. And for her, the big fun part of this is actually solving the problem, solving the puzzle to it. After that, it's a way to get treats. All right.